Hey Thomas, how's it going? Hi Percy. Thomas, are you feeling okay? No. I just filled up on coal and I think I must have taken Henry's Welsh coal by mistake. I don't feel too good right now. Are you gonna be okay? No, my boiler feels really weird right. Oh no. Uh-oh, Thomas, are you okay? Just stand back. Ah. You know what? I feel much better now. Whoa, Percy, you're tiny. Wait a minute. Either you're tiny or I'm huge. Hello everybody, this is Chuffing In coming at you with a brand new video. In this video, we're taking a look at the brand new giant whistling Thomas made by Mattel, and this is for the brand new 2026 series coming out later this year. This is the first piece of 2026 merchandise that I own currently. This was available to order off the Canadian Walmart website for about $35 Canadian, which is about 25 USD. So taking a look at the packaging, you can see the brand new Thomas & Friends logo at the top left, the available on YouTube Kids logo, the instructions on how the toy works, a Try Me logo, and it says new for 2026. And I actually really like that because it reminds me of what Hit Toys used to do in the late 2000s when their product said new. So this is a really good way of telling whether a product on the shelf is new or not, which I really like. We got a render of Thomas from the new show. You know what? This Thomas face is actually starting to grow on me a little. I kind of like him. It says Giant Whistling Thomas, 2 Plus Mattel. If we flip him over, you could see his brand new face. The lamp, the white running board is a nice touch as well. It goes all the way around. The side rods are nice. They actually, I'm pretty sure they move. Yeah, they move. We'll take a better look at that when we open him. Let's take a look at the back. On the back, it shows a nice render of the toy, and again, those same things on how it works when you press on the dome. And over here, there's a little character description of Thomas's character. So if we see over here, it says Thomas sociable, cheeky, and bold. He's ready for any job. I actually really like how they're bringing back character descriptions for the toys. That's really cool. Imagine a kid coming home from the toy store, buying this and looking at the back on the way home. I know that's what I used to do when I was a kid. It says Giant Whistling Thomas in a bunch of languages on the left. Mattel, Fisher-Price, ThomasandFriends.com, made in Vietnam. All right, so let's just get into let's get into this guy. I don't really know if there's a proper. Oh, here we go. I could push down on these tabs, and yeah, here we go. Great way. Okay, good, because I want to keep the box for this guy, so I could display him on my shelf. So let's get into that one. Oh yeah, we got the Created by Britt Allcraft logo and the OG 2000s Thomas promos. Be very careful not to rip the box. Okay, so it looks like that. I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna need a minute to figure this out. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. You gotta take these plastic bits off, these clear plastic bits, and you have to twist the white plastic bits in order to release Thomas. So yeah, we could just get rid of that. That comes off like so, and I think, yeah, there we go. All right. Let's close the box back up so we could, we just display it in the background like that. Really nice. Love the background on there with the viaduct in the countryside, and here he is. Yeah, let's move it over. Oh, wow. This guy is massive. Holy heck. I love that. Let's fix the side rods up here. See, actually, he is such a smooth roller. Wow. Oh, he rolls really well. He actually rolls better than I thought he would roll. That is awesome. I actually really like this guy a lot. Let's demonstrate the whistle movement. Oh, that is nice. He rolls well, he whistles well, and this guy actually has another feature. You could open up his cab. Let's take a look inside there. We have the Thomas & Friends logo. I'm pretty sure that's molded to the whistle. We got some inner cab detailing. We got a shovel, some coal, firebox. Wow, this is a really nice detailed Thomas. He rolls great. He sounds great. He looks great. This face is starting to grow on me. I really like that Thomas face. Wow, he's actually nice. He reminds me a lot of those. I said this in a Discord group chat with some of my friends. He reminds me a lot of those one-off Thomases that Hit Toys or Fisher Price used to do in the late 2010s or early 2010s. For example, Let's Go Thomas, the Thomas that would have the moving eyes, the moving mouth that would roll around. He reminds me a lot of that because Let's Go Thomas didn't have any track to go with, and neither does this guy. And I actually really like how they don't have track. I think besides Go-Go Thomas was kind of like a spinning toy, you go on the toy, but this is actually like a proper toy train. But track would for this guy would be nice, but I like how he doesn't have track because you don't need a set to play with this guy. You could just move him on a table or floor, and I really like that. That leads so much opportunity for kids' imagination. I really like that. He reminds me a lot of those one-off toys that Mattel and Fisher Price used to do. Look at that face. That is a nice Thomas face. Also, when I got him in the mail and saw him for the first time, he is much bigger in person than I thought he would be. Like, he is massive. Massive. I really like him. He's super highly... This is probably one of my favorite Thomases in my whole collection, if I'm being honest. See how high I can make the whistle go. Okay, I don't want to break him. Yeah, that is a really nice Thomas. There's honestly nothing I really don't... Okay, well, I just found one thing I don't like about him. The back isn't painted. It would have been nice if there was some paint on the lamp and the buffers. Because is there paint on the front? Yeah, there's paint on the front. Yeah, they're painted in the front. What gives? Why don't we get paint on the back? At least we got a full painted running board. I guess that kind of makes up for it. But yeah, he is a really nice toy. He's definitely going to be used in some sort of project of mine of like a close-up shot. Let's do some size comparisons now. So here he is compared to a standard 2002 Play-Rail Thomas, and yeah, the difference is night and day with these guys. This guy is way much bigger. You know what? I'd really love to see someone motorize this guy and put a motor in him. And I got Play-Rail Thomas here, and he is massive. He's really big. Now over here we have a 2025 motorized Thomas for size comparison. Pretty similar to the Tomy one, but a little different. And yeah, they are really big. He is really big compared to the Tomy. Sorry, to the motorized. I really like this. And finally, here's him compared to a 2025 Metal Collection Thomas. And yeah, he is pretty big. I highly recommend this toy for anyone's Thomas collection. Whether you want to keep him in box, open him, yeah, I highly recommend him. Go look at the bottom here, we can see all his axles, his undercarriage, the new Thomas & Friends logo. It says Thomas and a product code. Yeah, really nice. And for anyone wondering, yeah, he actually scales super well with the larger Bachmann figures. I am definitely gonna be, I could definitely put this driver figure in his cab here. Let's get that open, zoom out the camera, put him in there. Oh yeah, there we go. That is nice. And then close him up. Now Thomas got a driver in him. That is really neat. I love that. Yeah, these figures scale great with him. Hopefully we do get some official Mattel figures made. And yeah, he scales really well with the door. It's like these figures were made for this Thomas. Yeah, really nice. I love that. Super awesome. Yeah, like I said, I highly recommend this Thomas for anyone's collection. Wow, these figures scale. These figures are like I said, made for this. That is awesome. I love that so much. That is so cool. So overall, what are my general thoughts on this giant whistling Thomas? Well, I gotta say, I think he is a solid model. He is extremely highly detailed. The blue is so vibrant. The colors are so vibrant on this Thomas. The number one is a good size. The face looks awesome, beautiful. The whistling feature is nice. I like how it's a real pump whistle. I believe I saw a picture of one of these, of what they looked like on the inside, and it was like a white pump. The inner cab detailing is nice. This cab door is awesome. Beautiful. He rolls really smoothly. Wow. Yeah, he rolls amazingly. Definitely going to use him in the background of the video. Awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about this guy. If you have any comments or any reviews, let me know. If I had to rate this Thomas on a 1 to 10, I'd probably give him a 9 out of 10. Maybe even a 10 out of 10. This Thomas is that good. I really like this Thomas. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!